Hello everybody, I'm Storm here. Welcome back to Hearts of Iron for the German Empire. In the last episode, we continued our efforts in Southeast Asia. We were able to break out in Papua and seize pretty much the entire island, destroy a whole bunch of enemy forces that were there. We were also able to eliminate most of the enemy forces from Borneo here. Sumatra has pretty much fallen. Java is currently being occupied, I think. So, that's going pretty well. We're looking at primarily how we're going to have to divvy things up over here when the peace conference comes along. We just need to finish getting rid of these guys, which I'm just going to tell all of those troops to attack. And then we're going to need to re-invade the main island of Australia, because the beachhead that we had there with our army of Marines got counterattacked. And unfortunately, the Marines could not hold, and I could not get reinforcements in there in time because I didn't notice what was going on fast enough. And we lost that army of Marines. That's unfortunate, but, you know, it's not the first time we've lost an entire army, and probably isn't going to be the last. So, we're retraining up the Marines. We're going to do another invasion at some point here. The other thing that went fairly well was our attack on Portugal. Portugal pretty much collapsed in a matter of days, and yeah, we just have one spot here we need to collapse into to take care of that. Angetreten. And then I think we can send the forces that we used to take out Iberia to the Soviet front. I still do need to clean some stuff up with console commands. I do intend to do that after this war is over, I think. And before I get started with a war with the Soviets. At least that's my plan anyway. Alright, let's go ahead and unpause it. Let's get this thing rolling. Auf geht's! Now, we're taking a lot of attrition over here. A lot of attrition. There's way too many divisions over here, but it should be fine. Okay, there we go. That's been collapsed. And I would like that army to fall back. Bereit zum Ausrücken. We're going to have to get them to a port, and then we're going to have to get them out of there. They want to send me 18,531 M2 carbines. I'll take them. Sure. Why are we getting such huge amounts of Lend-Lease? Especially for, like, infantry equipment. We're fine on infantry equipment. It's modern tanks that I could really use. We only need 500 of them. Good. In fact, we could probably switch that production over. No. I'll wait till we actually start getting a little bit of surplus, and then we'll swap over production.
Befehle.
Okay, so this army, we're all spread out here. That's fine. So, what I'm thinking we're going to do here is I'm going to move all these guys to Port Moresby.
Ausrücken.
Ah, 1955 destroyer hull. I grab the rocket-assisted torpedoes. Nice. We'll wait for those rocket-assisted torpedoes before we make any designs there with the new ships.
Angetreten.
Alright, there's some Marines.
Zuhören.
But those guys are being assigned to that army.
Ihre Befehle.
Which is currently stationed in Yap. Is there a better place to stick this army? Somewhere where we can actually get some supplies. Maybe here.
Alright.
Okay, so let's go ahead and start scheduling in a naval invasion. And we're not going to go to the same place. Though I did spend a lot of time building up those naval bases. But obviously wasn't enough. Brisbane? Yeah, sure. Let's see what we can do. Alright. It's gonna be a little while before
Zuhören.
everybody arrives. New carrier jet fighters. There we go. How many are we going to need for reinforcement? Or upgrade? I guess we're not. Alright, that's being worked on. I guess we'll just continue to work on the planes. Arado AR-560. We have a lot of banged up military factories. Alright, we have some surplus Panther A's, so let's go ahead and let's make a variant of the Lukes too. Let's increase its reliability, up armor it a little bit. Indonesia's capitulated. Excellent. Upgun it a tad. And give it a little bit better engine. Reliability is up. Can upgun a little bit more? No. That should be fine. Alright, now we have 18,000 we need to manufacture for upgrades. But every one of those we manufacture pulls a Panther 2 off the line, so we should be building up a stockpile anyway. And we are way short of tungsten. What? I really don't want to import it from my puppets, but we're going to have to import it from the puppets. Oh, it's either all or nothing there. Okay.
Alright. Ihre Befehle?
Okay, so you guys are over there.
Bereit zum Ausrücken.
I need to bring you guys to somewhere where we have supply. Over there, I think, looks good.
Angetreten.
That's where you kind of parked before. Alright, so I guess while we wait, that what we're gonna do is begin pushing troops to the Soviet borders.
Achtung!
Alright, so this army let's bring that up here.
Ihre Befehle.
These guys are already over there. You guys are not. I want them here along this border there. Alright, they're on their way.
Zuhören.
Those guys are already up here. 10 paratroopers. I'd like you guys to set up here in Warsaw. So, I'll get you moving there.
Bereit zum Ausrücken.
These guys are on their way. Okay.
Angetreten.
This motorized infantry. We're going to want to have you... Let's see, this whole army group here, what do I want to do with them? Because most of this is tanks and mechanized and motorized, so it needs like open land. There's a lot of mountains down here. I guess we'll bring them over here. Alright, and then this... just infantry army. I'm going to go ahead and put these infantry along that border there with Belgium. Not Belgium. Bulgaria. They want to send us infantry equipment. You know what? I'm going to take any equipment you can send me. Whatever you want to send me is fine. You know, I'm actually going to leave those free military factories. Okay, where was I?
Ihre Befehle?
Alright, you guys. Mechanized infantry. I'm going to continue to mass along this border here.
Angetreten.
Along with the heavy tanks.
Befehle?
And the armor. Are they going to spread these guys? Well, no, I'm going to continue to... I'm going to just overload this southern part of the front here. Because I want to make a heavy push toward the Sea of Azov, I think. Because I want to cut the Romanians and Bulgarians off. Well, they'll be able to go through here, but I kind of want to cut through here. And ultimately, I want to kind of push towards the Caucasus. To kind of cut through here. Push down toward the Persian Gulf. Big, arcing effort there. We're also going to be supported by the guys in the south here. To cut off Turkey, Greece, Bulgaria, and Romania. And destroy all of them. And then push into the, into the Soviet Union proper. Alright. New close air supports. Okay, so all these guys are set up. This army, make sure any of their orders are deleted. These guys are going to set up in the south here. Again, fallback line where I had them.
Achtung!
These guys are up there already.
Bereit.
And up there.
Ihre Befehle.
Alright, those guys are getting set up. What is the infrastructure in this area? Just out of curiosity. Not great. Not great at all. Well, that should give me something to work on. And as far as naval base, yeah, we're good there. Alright. Carrier-based naval bombers. Good. Alright.
Bereit zum
My
Ausrücken.
army has arrived. And is that naval invasion ready? Not quite. Still preparing. I'm going to leave those civilian factories available because they're going to get a lot more stuff in there. Yep, see? Alright, we got our airfield built up over here. Let's get some planes. I'm going to go with 400 fighters and 400 close air supports. Now that should be updated to the latest and greatest once they begin deploying. Yep, there we go. Even still, they don't quite have the range. Actually, if anything, I want to pour factories into fighter production. Alright, activating the naval invasion. Alright, so we have this army that can go in there. This army that can move to back up as well. And that army that still could use some more supplies. Are we building? No, we're not. Let's get a naval base built up there. And some infrastructure built up there.
Zuhören.
Okay, so there is another new Marine Army. Or Panzer Leader, Organizer, Harsh Leader. I believe he's the one we want. Amphibious. Sure, bombardment bonus? I don't think we need that. Combined arms expert. There we go. I guess we'll grab the naval liaison because why not?
Zuhören.
I should probably go through here and well, we need to wait for the command power to rebuild back up. I'm sure we have some air supply going on. Yeah, we do. Turn that off.
Greif weiter an.
Insufficient chromium. What else is new? And of course we don't have anybody. Well, we kinda do, but we kinda don't have anybody with enough range. $40 some odd days it's gonna take.
Weiter, weiter.
The question is going to be how many troops will actually make it to the shore. So they got 9 divisions in there. I mean, it is progressing. Yeah, but we're going to start losing. These guys are going to start falling out of formation, so... And if they start bringing in any reinforcements, then it's trouble. Where are... my fleets? Maximum region count. No. I just want you to sail out here. To provide some shore bombardment. Alright, what are we working on? Probably some naval stuff. Get some cruiser hulls. There you go.
Zuhören.
They go in there.
Ihre Befehle.
Can I throw you back in there? Alright, shore bombardment has arrived. Let's see, if we put those planes over here. See, we can't do close air support.
Befehle.
I don't think it's gonna work. Okay. Because I don't have air superiority, I can't nuke them. Huh. I mean, I did create these that have the increased range. But we still need a lot of them for upgrades. Unitary South Africa declared war on nationalist South Africa. Oh. Oh. That's bad news. That is bad news indeed.
Bereit.
Closest armies I have are here, so they're gonna have to hurry down there.
Bereit zum Ausrücken. Angetreten.
Let's see. Yeah, it's spread out to about there. They will not accept me joining their war. Really? They'll be called to arms sooner or later. Okay, yeah, that's just not going to happen. Okay, I'm going to need an alternative. The fact that I can't get air superiority is a bit of a pain in the butt. Alright, put them back on strike force duties. I need long-range fighters. I think that's just what it is. And the thing is, we haven't really researched any of them. I'm canceling their Lend Lease, that's fine. I am surprised. Why won't they accept? South African industry and military compared to enemies? So they think, ah, no, we've got this. So now you want to send me Lend Lease again? All right, all right. I'll take your Lend Lease. Alright, but we are at the end of the episode here, so we're going to have to call it here. And I guess I'm going to have to start working on these guys. What's their range? 2,300 kilometers. Okay, what's the range of my TA-233s? 1,600 kilometers. What's the range of my modified TA-223s? Out of curiosity. $2,400 kilometers. So maybe if I heavily modified them, I get a few hundred more kilometers out of them. And these have less range. Alright, well, I'm at the end of the episode here. I'll have to think about what we're going to do. and make some plans for next episode. So, for now, we will stop here, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.